Hello, this is Nexus from Wyverniacs, and you are watching the Let's Play Ark Extinction. In this episode, I'm going to continue on the activities that I have started previously. So, I want to finish the water line, but I guess I'm going to need a lot more pipes. And I have them, that's cool. Alright. I guess I can stick to the Tapijara for this job, although it should not be necessary anymore. In the previous episode I was trying to get the pipe up above this cliff. I think I did manage it. However, that's something that remains to be seen once I guess the day comes, as the coloration of the pipes is not at all blue. Well, we shall see later. Hopefully that will be something easy to fix. Also, another easy way to check it would be to probably use the tap. Or also I could place another pipe somewhere here to compare the color. I would say this other one is sort of more bluish, so yeah, I think it's working. Alright, so to continue, I think I'm aiming a little bit off, so I will probably need to use the intersection in order to correct it. Let's see if I have learned it. Oh no, that will be somewhere else. And I think it's the miscellaneous. Crafting, I do not. Okay. So I need to make the intersection, but S+ version. I think 1 for now should be fine. Oh, right. No, I will need at least 2 indeed. And while I'm at it, I will probably need more anyway, so why not do it right away? That tune signaled the start of the day, so I will not need the torch anymore. And the color is starting to turn blue indeed. Okay, I need to correct this. I guess I can move forward a little bit to get some more room. And now this is hardly going to be enough. This is getting close, so I can't really see what I'm doing because it's in the ground, but that means it's connecting, otherwise I would see it on the surface. Hopefully I'm not placing the pipes inside one another. Is this right? I guess it is, since it's blue. But I can still see that it's not straight enough. So another correction will be necessary. And it's working. Well, don't mind all that, it's going to be hidden, so it's not a sore thorn in the eye later. I guess I could place it or get it a little lower with the no, inclined. I think I do not have any anymore. Well, I guess I'm going to need more intersections anyway, so might as well make... No. Okay, you can sit down when you wish. Alright, inclined. And, well, I can make like 10. I'm definitely going to need more of these for the greenhouse. So it's not something I need to hold back on, considering still I do have quite a lot of stone. And considering how easy it is to get, well, it's no trouble. Okay, I will have a gap to traverse, so that's something the jar will be helpful in. Hopefully this can go, yeah, downwards. Perfect. Okay, this is more like it, but still not quite there. I guess I can continue from the air. Yeah, but connecting it from here is a little more... Oh, no, difficult. I guess I can pick that up. Like this. No. You don't race with space. It forces the flyer, even though it's midair, to land and fall down. So be careful about that. Okay. So I would say that it's almost there. And there will be also a little trick to make it aligned with the building. I'm going to show you in a moment. Another approach could be to start at the building and make your way towards the water, but well, it can just as easily work like this. Almost there. Okay, the worst part is behind me, so here we go. At some point along this line, maybe at one of the intersections, I can build the greenhouse. Maybe even better it would be to have it at the roof. Well, I will see about that later. Anyway, I want to start at the wall, so the pipe is at the starting at the wall. And I need now to connect this. There's something from the S Plus called the flexible pipe, and it's something that you can use to connect misaligned lines. Let's see how that works. I think I need to get a little bit closer, but well, let's see. Maybe the range is bigger. Yeah, it needs to be more close to each other. Perhaps like so. Not enough. Okay. I don't know how much closer can I get it, but yep, it seems to be working now. So this one is, I think, not necessary. However, I think I'm not getting water here. Or maybe it's just the discoloration from this side. You can see a clear difference in color. Maybe it will be easier like this. Well, I can redo this just to be certain. Yeah, I think it's not working yet. Or perhaps it's just having problem with the straight line. So I will have to place the intersection here. And hopefully now it could... no, it doesn't. Alright. And with the vertical one. Yeah. Alright, here's the easy way to test it. And that's the tab, not in the forge. I think I don't have any yet. And it can be attached to... Yep, it's working. I guess it's the shadow that's making some troubles with the coloration of this. Yep, it's clearly working. Alright, so great, I have running water here. So for the moment, I guess I can place another one over there so I see where it ends once the lines are hidden. So I don't have to go there blind and look for it, as the tabs cannot be hidden. Alright, let's go there quickly. I think the greenhouse, well, I'm not sure if I want to place it atop. Maybe it will be better to have platform for flyers there. So possibly it could be here. I don't suppose many creatures can get here to break it. Oh, I can hide it right away, I guess. And it's looking much better. All you can see is the intake. That's something that also cannot be hidden for obvious reasons. And the tabs. You can still connect pipes to the invisible ones, so they are there, you just can't see them. Alright, so I have source of water here, some preparation for the greenhouse over there. With the flexible you can also just attach buildings and don't have to worry about alignment with the pipes, so it's quite handy. Well, since that's done, I think I can leave that for the moment and probably place... Well, I can make another storage. to store some of the building materials. That can be here, I guess. Well, that's it for the water. Alright, for the building, I think it's for moment ready. Underfloor can be made over there, but that's not an issue at this point. What I want to do is probably start with farming, as I definitely going to need a lot of narco berries and also vegetables to boost the ability for taming of these creatures. Well, for a proper greenhouse I'm going to need a lot of crystals, so that's something for completely different expedition. At the moment I don't probably need the 300% boost for the crop plots. Oh, there was a mistake in typing. I think I have quite a lot, so 10 for the moment, and some foundations. I'm gonna start with 6, but well, the final size of the greenhouse I have not decided on yet. However, I can surely say that it's going to be more, and also I'm going to need more stone. Okay, that's not necessary. Can probably take the rest and sort it. Sorting is something I should start with soon, as the dinos are pretty full of different stuff and other things. Okay, materials. Here, the resource, these trophies, they are used to enter the arenas. So I guess I'm not going to need them at this moment. However, I probably can have one dedicated storage for that. This and some other stuff like it, like the artifacts in case I find any. Right, anything for this? Well, it's going to spoil anyway. Can probably get some more meat soon. It would be nice to make a table so I can place this somewhere else instead of having it on the ground. Okay, I don't need stimberries at this moment. They can be used to make dyes and also for some cooking, I think. Right, let's try the Ludicrous with rocks. I'm not sure if it's necessary to have Wandering on. Well, I guess it's needed. So let's try again. I used its tactic on Ragnarok where it, well, did work. I'm not sure what's wrong now. Perhaps it was fixed. But generally I could pick up the creature, and while I was flying around resources it can harvest. Well, it did in flight. Well, but clearly it's not working right now. It's a shame. Still, they should collect stone autonomously. Well, I can also check the settings for resource harvesting. Well, it's enabled. So I see no point why he should not harvest at all. Everything seems to be, well, okay. Well, there might be some other problem. Okay, I don't want to fight Velo. But since he's still aimed in this direction, I think he does not want to stop. But level 25, well, didn't do much. I want to try this one more time. A lot of fellows have respawned here, also Carl. It seems he's not interested in harvesting. Well, I guess the Zodicarus has different hobbies. Perhaps it's the nature of the stones. These are, I guess, sandstones of sort, so they contain sand. And I was trying it in jungle with different kind. So, well, this is one of the possible causes why this is not working. I could probably go to a different habitat where these are present, most likely the city. Or try it with another creature. I think I can try this at least. Yep, it's working. That's quite a nice and fast way to get this slow dino closer to the destination. Okay, I guess the wandering is out of question. There's clearly something wrong with my theory, at least. So I guess it's not such a big deal. Okay, I can go to fetch the Ankilo and perhaps do just a tiny trial with Castroides, as it's another species that has the ability to harvest while wandering. without need for saddle or the player input. And hopefully I can find something better than these rocks. Although there are many different types of trees than on the Ragnarok, well, some of them are bound to be working. Well, you live and learn by trial and error in this game, mostly. Okay. You better watch the stamina. But I don't remember this reaction from flyers. Normally they just slow down and slowly descend. But well, he just dropped down. Also, the Argent gets boost to healing when he eats a corpse. So you can use that to regain some health quickly. When combined with the ability to heal them with force-feeding meat, they can heal up quite fast. Okay, let's see if some of these trees can work. That would be at least something. Or perhaps these rocks, well... Yep, this is more like it. Okay, here I am. And the Castroides is here. I don't have saddle for him. Okay, well, still I guess I can use this. So let's see how this works. Also, it seems that they do harvest only some types of trees, as I've seen previously when I tried to set them on wandering, and they would walk past the majority of the trees and harvest only some of the thinner ones. Well, I don't see any of these here. So it seems that this demonstration is a little bit useless. Still, I don't easily give up. So let's find something else. I guess I would have to craft the saddle in order to ride it. I don't even have learned the engram, but well, I don't need it at the moment. I guess I can take these as well when I'm leaving. Right, I just want to see if it really works here or not. But as it takes, I guess, a certain type of tree, it's not as useful here as it is on a different map. Nope. And with the wandering enabled. I'm not sure if he did it before I grabbed him, but well, that's the reaction I was looking for. Let's go and, well, get more stamina first. But I guess I can try that later. But I guess this should work then. Yep. Alright, so there's a rule to this ability, and that the creature needs to be able to harvest the resource while on wandering and also not health. Well, it doesn't matter if it's health or not, but the main key is to find a tree that they are able to harvest on their own. But with Flyer with good stamina and carry capacity, you could probably fly for a while not being targetable by majority of the carnivores, so safe, and still be able to harvest resources. Okay. Well, it seems I have found where the problem is. So this ability to harvest while hanging from other creatures' claws can be used, but only if the said resource is harvestable by them autonomously, and as it seems to be the case with the Extinction, many of the resources here are not. I don't know if it's by design or it's something that the programmers did overlook. Still, it was one possibility that could make the life in the Ark a little easier and safer, especially for harvesting in specific areas where I can imagine that if it's rich on resources, like the crystals and others, maybe the metal, it's also safer to be harvested while flying, and this is a perfect example of how it can be done. Only that for the Ankylo, they do not possess the ability to harvest like that. However, with, I think, the Ludicrous and also Castorides, you can. So if you want to harvest more safely, or you have a weak creatures, this can be one of the ways to go at it. Well, easier is probably to tame stronger ones, but well, there can be moments when this, well, let's say ability is helpful. Right, I need to get back. I'm probably not going to stop by for harvesting here. There is hardly anything worth harvesting here. Still, since the metal is not so common and is quite scarce, harvesting it like this can be not to mention safe, but also fast. And I think that it's the bigger benefit, since when you have strong dinos, you don't need to concern yourself about safety so much. Still, well, time is precious, so if you want to use it more efficiently, this is one of the ways that can, well, help you. So, well, consider it. Okay, that's the rock formation over there, so my base is somewhere in that direction. That's the Ovosaurus. And let's go. Except for that flying tab over there, the landscape does not seem to be in any way polluted by unnecessary structures like the pipes. Okay, is that green Carno? Well, it's not such a bright color to be rare, but still, it's nicer than most. Alright, I have Ankylo here, so it can get quite a lot of metal from deposits and also flint from stone. I wonder if I can get flint from these sandstones. I guess I can, since it's harvestable by the tools. But I also want to get some crystals. And I think Ankylo is one of the best creatures for that. Also, obsidian is something I probably can use. Yep, 20 crystals from single deposit. It's much better than harvesting it with tools. And let's see about the flint. Yep, flint and stone. One nice thing is that I'm not getting that stupid sand. So you do not have to throw it out of your inventory every few hits. And I want to go after that obsidian. Yep, here it goes. Let's see what can the Argent do about carrying creatures so full. Well, it's not too bad, so even though the Argent is quite a lower level, it still can pick up almost full Ankylo and fly at a decent speed. So you can see that it's quite useful. Oh, I can also see that the flexible is not hideable, I guess. But it is just a single pipe. I guess it could be also hidden if I placed it underground. Well, I'm not going to concern myself about is. Okay, let's make a little switch. I guess I'm going to need to place another gateway over here so they can go in turns. So with the Ankylo, it's also quite easy to get the crystal I need. I guess I'm going to go for a trip, but first probably use the mana for some very quick recon, which is nice. Okay, I can place this here. So this could probably work even better than I thought. Right, let's go and look what's what around. Where are you running? Okay, that's just some meat. And I need crystals. I think I've been here previously just looking for metal. Well, now I'm looking for the crystals and it doesn't seem to be so easy to be found. Okay, if you spam click it, you can get quite a lot of attacks at a short moment. So the attack speed is quite nice. Okay, it seems that the Mana Armor is having little trouble with killing the managers, how to spell it. The dragonflies. Okay, I have some yeah, everyone attack. It's okay. Why not? Okay, that was a little heated argument between me and them. Still, I have some crystal here. But I'm going to use Ankylo on that, so no point in wasting a huge amount of crystals from just using tools. Let's check the area around the obelisk. Okay, the mana is getting quite a lot of levels this way. Yeah, the health is okay for the moment. Still, I can outrun practically anything here, so I should not be afraid for my life. Not to mention that I can jump out of the danger if the stamina is not too low. Very nice. Okay, more crystals here. That's almost underneath the obelisk. That's a good thing to remember. And more crystals here. I guess this could be okay direction to go when on crystal harvesting trip. Although it's quite lively here, I guess the reward is more than enough. Not to mention that the Ankylo is quite a high level and should be able to fight off some of the creatures. I think here is the entrance to the desert dungeon. That's where you can summon the desert titan. It's full of enemies like the Arenios, and I think they are also quite high levels. Well, maybe not on the surface, but oh, level 150 Mantis. Okay, I think I can leave it here. Let's go home. Still, if you get a pack of strong dinos, you can get some nice stuff in there. And to mention that there is a artifact. Some explorer nodes and also the terminal to summon the desert titan. But, well, that's for another trip entirely. Level 70. Okay, I need to find my bearings. There is the sanctuary, so I think I need to go somewhere in that direction, since I crossed the oh, Uranus here. Okay, the area underneath it, and well, okay. It should not be too far. Also, you can use your map for orientation. Well, it's highly recommended. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. But I think I'm heading into good direction. Yep, it should be that way. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Especially at night, since on the majority of this map you are not going to see it, but in the, well, little arcs or domes, you, well, can get night. Alright, let's get back to the base first. Alright. I need some more light. So I guess I can use a little bit of wood. Probably for food. Okay, now if you want to place a marker for an interesting location, you have to press P and put in the latitude and longitude. You can see that on the map. So here is something like 68, 69 latitude and 81, 82 of the longitude. Now let's put that here. I'm going to use a green color and call it desert base. So you can see a pin over there, so wherever on the map I am, I can just aim myself in the right direction. I guess it's a good habit to get used to doing this every time you find something interesting, or just for better orientation between your bases and such. But I will still just play it by the eye. Nevertheless, I would say it's a good advice. So it's up to you if you want to use it or not. I think the time is up, so that's it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Well, if you did, don't forget to click on the like button, leave us a comment, and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more videos from us. Thank you for watching and see you next time.